Well, here we are, folks. The first trip out of 2020, halfway through July. I'm not even sure what the actual date is. What is the actual date today?
18th.
It's the 18th of July 2020, and our first trip out and the first pub crawl. We're heading into London, so we're going to see what it's like to be in London, have a couple of jars in a couple of bars, and well, we'll see how we go. The weather is acceptable. It's going to get warm later, so we're told. And here we are. We've arrived at Paddington, and yeah, this is very, very quiet. Very quiet for a Saturday. We're heading down to the district, not district line, we're heading down to the Bakerloo line to the embankment. Catch you later.
It's touched all kind of stuff. You should do your hands.
Up into the Embankment Gardens. You'd expect these to be absolutely rammed at midday, and there you go. These are built by Thomas Bazalgette to keep the river just over there, that bay. The river used to come right up across here. Bazalgette built the embankment. Well, he didn't personally build it, but you know what I mean. Bazalgette had the embankment put into place to make the Thames narrower and therefore flow faster, to help take all the horrible stuff away, especially from this area of Westminster, because the politicians didn't like the smell. They didn't mind about the poor people dying from all kinds of horrible riverborne diseases further east, but they didn't like the smell, so something had to be done. First pub of the day.
Just on the entrance here, so I'm walking. That's why I walked past it.
So here we all are.
It doesn't change, does it?
So here we are on the Strand. We've just come up from Embankment, up through the little cuts. And over we go. And we're headed to Nell Gwyn. I've never walked across the Strand before in my life, where there's literally not been a single car gone past. Amazing. Let's see if this is open. And we are indeed open. Normally there's a crowd of people outside here, but not today. This is a great little pub, Nell Gwyn. Apparently there's a tunnel somewhere near here that took Nell Gwyn straight to Charles II and vice versa. So anyway, this is the only street in England, in Britain, where you drive on the wrong side of the road. And the reason why is so that when the taxi pulls up outside the doors of the Savoy, the doors are on the passenger side, I think that's right. Oh, I can't remember.
Where we just never left the flat.
I prefer
and
that.
other people would
So
come.
it's a Saturday, sunny Saturday afternoon on Fleet Street, and it's civilised to say the least. Beautifully quiet. And over here, this building over here has got a roof bar, and we are going to go and check it out to see whether it's open. It's just opposite the Wellington, which is pub number 21, I think, or maybe 19. Pub number 19 on the Monopoly pub crawl, but it's not a very nice bar, to be honest. But this place up here, we're going to see if we can get up there, see if it's open today, and we'll get.
Guess. Oh, we guess. Surely there's no
Right,
staying around.
not very happy. They wouldn't let us in. We got to the top and they wouldn't let us in. Guests only today. This is the Australian High Commission, and that flag, I'm reliably informed, represents the Aborigine population of Australia. Good luck, guys. They've got the coolest flag. And completely non-colonial, unlike the others. So that's got to be a good thing. So we're supposed to be going to the Punch Tavern, which is a bit further down the road, but somehow we seem to have been diverted into one of our favourite haunts, the Old Cheshire Cheese. I want to go to some pubs I've not been to before, but it's not working out so far. Dr. Johnson's house is just down here.
Dr. Johnson. Who's Dr. Johnson?
Dr. Johnson created the dictionary. Diverted without any. So, just along here, just at the top here it is. I think you have to make an appointment to come and have a look inside. 1709, 1784, lived here. Dr. Johnson's house. No, it's open. You can go in. It's actually open. When a man is tired of London, even in lockdown, he is tired of life. Doesn't mention women, of course, but it's different days. Different days. And then the whole little court area here is named after him. There's a baby crying in there, which I think is really rather good. So we're now going back to the Cheshire Cheese. I'll see and a rabbit warren. The Old Cheshire Cheese, one of the finest pubs in town. Now, I have to say, whilst I've been in the Old Cheshire Cheese on many occasions, I have never been in this bit of the pub again. There is a toilet, it's this way.
Thomas? Sorry,
Because we are now in the
So the red one is,
Lancashire
the
Road.
city of York.
and then the two together, they made a.
Look at this. Chesterfields everywhere. It smells like a, you can just smell the history and the age. These are all Francis Bacon, Thomas More. Thomas More. England is a land where sheep are eating men. I don't know why I remember that quotation from Thomas More. There you go, William Morris, that's one of Bez's favourites with his famous flowery wallpaper. And this is Rossetti, Italian name but an English artist of the, what was the name of that movement? I should know this, I learnt it. Samuel Johnson, Dictionary Man, Charles Dickens of course. Spencer Perceval, the only British politician to be assassinated. And it was the tragically here we are at the oldest pub in London, accessible by this tiny little alley. It's not open, unfortunately. Come up this way anyway. And there it is, the old mitre. And
How about that one?
so you get to see it from the outside, but not.
Bishop.
Say it?
Going round in it.
Huh?
Round the next week.
So the website
Here we are
was
at the
live.
Princess Louise, which we were
There's the boots.
afraid might not be open, but is open, and here we are. This is why this when they discovered how to etch glass like this in the 19th century, and this is why these pubs became known as gin palaces. So we're looking forward to this experience.
King's
This is what you call tiling.
Have we ordered? Yeah, we ordered one.
It's not your round, Tony. Absolutely stunning. There's a little private booth there. So here we are in Lincoln's Inn Fields. And this is a part of London that I know not at all. And it is absolutely delightful, just off of Holborn. You take a little turn into your right and suddenly you've got this beautiful green open spaces, loads of trees and historic legal.
That's where it is. I knew it burned down.
And we're heading for the Seven Stars, or the Barristers Pub.
One bedroom flat.
Sorry viewers, I just have to draw your attention to this little feature of today's. There you go.
The two taller ones at the edges, they're K2s.
Sadly,
Whereas the middle
the Barristers
two are
Pub
K6s. Yes, there's quite a difference.
with a Shakespearean
The
quote,
K6 was born out of.
though I'll give you the
We've got to
quote,
make the telephone box cheaper.
but not the play.
So,
To make
yeah,
the coming hour overflow with joy and pleasure, drown the brain. And that comes from which play? Well, you've seen it now. All's well that ends well. 1602. So here we are, at Lincoln's Inn, and Knights Templar. Seven Stars wasn't open, unfortunately. This is the Lincoln.
gonna
Okay,
say
so it's
they
a
never
Wetherspoon. Sorry to all my PC friends. But we needed a drink because we walked quite a long way to get to the Seven Stars. And it wasn't open, and this pub was just a few metres down that. And look, again, Saturday afternoon, you see more people in your local on a Monday lunchtime than you would. There you go. Excellent.
if I want to invite him around my house, yeah, come here, I'll meet him, my parents or my. Oh, gosh. Thomas.
Bristol Gertlash.
Gertlash in Chinatown.
This is Gertlash.
Gertlash.
We had the smallest nightclub in London. It's a little caravan.
Oh,
Into Trafalgar Square.